string function. Now today we are going to discuss about the string function. Just before that, we will discuss one string function which is left by us, that is value of function. Value of function will return the output in that format in which we want to print the output. Is available under each wrapper class of Java-Lang package. It is used to convert the string into the primitive data type to the corresponding wrapper class. If you want to convert that value into that primitive data type by using wrapper class, we are using value of function. Just see here example with the syntax of value of function. Primitive data type means in which format you want the output. Int, char, int, float, double, in which data type you want, that are the primitive data types. Name of the variable equal wrapper class value of string argument. Here I have given 3 string value. One is 67, another is 13.45, another string value is 0.0014687. All are of string variable. Now I bound that variable in the specific format, like that is an integer, because I have written that value in the double inverted comma, that's why it reads that value in the string format. Now I want that value in the integer, another this value in the float data type, and that value in the double data type. For that we are using value of specific primitive data type value we want, that's why we are using value of function. Integer dot value of. Integer is here wrapper class which convert the value of s1 into the integer value. Integer format, that's so we have taken n1 as a integer. Value of s2 is float. We want that value converted into the float by using wrapper class float dot value of s2. It will return in the float data type. That's why we have taken n2. Here is float data type. Another third variable is of double data type. We want that value in the double format. That's why we have taken as a double data type to n3 and converting using wrapper class, that is double dot value of s3. S3 value we want to convert in the double data type. All the values get converted into their primitive data type with the help of their value function and calling through their wrapper class. When we are using wrapper class, their initial will be capital. Here you can see here, when we are using as a data type, their initial will be small. Now next we are going to start string buffer function. Today we are going to discuss about few string buffer functions like append, set, char, insert, delete, setLength, string reverse function. These are come under the string buffer function. For the specific length or fixed length, we are using string function. If you want to increase their length at the end of the string or in between the string, for that we are using string buffer function. Now string buffer is another type of class with some added functionality to handle strings. Now I will show you here. String buffer is another type of class with some added functionality to handle the string. You can declare an object of the string buffer type. First you have to declare the string buffer object. It creates the reasonable space in the memory called buffer. We get the reasonable space in the memory through the buffer. The following statement used to create the string buffer are, you can see here, I have created the object of the string buffer class. Name of the class is string buffer. M is the name of the object. New, it will allocate the memory at the runtime. Now, here we have written string buffer M initialize it to string is computer, because we have passed the string in the string buffer, that is computer. It allocates the memory to the string am or variable am. It will allocate the memory to the am, and it initialize the value to the am is computer. Now here we have written string buffer am new string buffer 25. In this, it allocates memory for a string up to 25 characters. Once an object of the string buffer is created, it will process the number of characteristics. It refers to the specific length in the memory to contain a character. In the string, as in the string function we have used, it is used for the fixed length. If you want to increase, as earlier I said, if you want to increase the length of the string, for that we are using at the end of the string, or in the beginning, or in the middle of the string. For that we are using string buffer function. Here we are specify the length of the string. Still we are want to change their length, we are using setLength function to increase the length of the string. It refers the specific length in the memory to contain the character. If we are passing the number of characters, then it contains the specific length in the memory to contain a character. The length can be changed according to need of the programmer. As I said, if we want to change the length of the string function by using string buffer class, you can change the length of the string, and you have to use function setLength for this. If a string has a bigger length than the size of the string buffer object, then the character exceeds the size are truncated. If we are passing more than, if we set the length 25, still we are passing more than 25 number of character or string value, then it will truncate, or it will cut the string from the memory. If we are passing a smaller than the size of the string buffer object, it contains null character in the empty space. Just for example, here we have given a 25 number of characters to the string. The length of the string here will become 25 characters. It will occupy 25 length for the string in the memory. If we are passing the string more than 25, then it will truncate that string which we have passed through user at the runtime. Or you can say that cut that string at the runtime. It will save the string up to 25 number of characters. And if we are passing less number of characters in the given string, we are given 25 characters, and if we are passing a string of 20 characters, the rest of the character it will occupy for the null character in the empty space. You can see here I have written here null character in the empty space. Now, string buffer, unlike string function, the string buffer function reflects the changes on the source string used in the function. As I've shown here, it reflects the changes in the string buffer function. Now we are going to use different functions which I have discussed with you: append, setChar, insert, delete, setLength, and string reverse. First we are going to discuss about the append function. This function is used to add a string at the end of another string. If you want to add a string at the end of another string, for that we are using append function. In the same way, like I have given a string earlier, Atul. At the end of the string I want to add some other name like Kataria school. For that we are using append function by using string buffer class. Now next function is setChar. It is used to replace a character with another character available at the specified index of the string. If you want to replace a character in the given string, like I have written word beautiful or another word, any word you can take here, like computer. Instead of P, I want to write M in the given string. For that, to replace the character to a specific position, for that we are using setChar, add function of string buffer class. In the same way, if you want to insert a string in the given string at a specific index, if you want to delete the character from one index to another index. Like you want to delete any word or delete number of characters in the given string. For that we are using delete function of string buffer class. From a specific position to till any position you can delete number of characters by using delete function of string buffer class. Now next function is set length. Already we have passed the string. You want to change the length of the string by using set length function of string buffer class. Now last function is we are going to discuss in the string buffer is string reverse. If you want to change or you want to reverse the string, for that we are using string buffer class, string reverse function of string buffer class. It will reverse the character of a given string. It means opposite of that string, it will return the output of given string by using string buffer class. Now in brief we are going to discuss all these functions. First we are starting with the append function. First function is append. As I said, if you want to add a string at the end of the another string, for that we are using append function. Now, syntax for the string append function is string buffer variable append string buffer variable 2. Now how to use in the string buffer class? String buffer is the name of the class. These are the functions which I have discussed with you or are all of string buffer class. Here I have created the object of string buffer class, new string buffer computer. Now here I pass the string in the string buffer class with the name of computer. It will assign that value to the variable k. Now in another string buffer class I have created object with the num pay. Here I have assigned the value to the p is application. Now how to join both the string? I want to join application at the end of the string. First which string I want? K, that is computer k dot append p. It means computer application will be the output of that string. Now k we have written outside, that is computer I want to append with p. It will return the output computer application to the variable k. Now I think all of you clear append function. Next function is set char. If you want to set a character or you want to replace a character with another character available in the given string. Now replace a character with another character available at a specific index of the string. Now see here the index syntax for the set char function. String buffer variable dot set char index, then what character you want. First you give the position, on which position and which character you want on that position. You have to pass two arguments here, index and their character. Here I create the object of the string buffer class. Now value of s will become computer. Instead of m I want to write p. Here I have written computer. I want to correct this. On third position I want the alphabet p. First you have to pass index or you can say that position, that is third. Which character you want? P, because we are passing a character, that's why we are writing in the single inverted comma. Set char at s, because value object name is s dot set char at third position you want to set p. It will set the third position character at p. In third position it will print the character p and the output is computer. Rest of the function we will discuss in the next class. Till the time you have to practice all the programs and the functions which we have discussed in your previous class and today class also. Thank you class. Discuss your assignment which I have given to you. Assignment number 1.5. Now questions of the assignment we are going to discuss. into the uppercase, we are using function to uppercase. Then you have to count the word start with the letter A. For that you have to use the function. Which function we are using? We are using loop here. Before given a string we are given a space. Wherever it will find a space, after that whatever the next position, that is start a word, means from that position, from there that position it will find the character A. Then you have to use a counter to count the variable. If that position matches with the character A, then you have to count word 1, otherwise you have to run that part in else part. Now I will show you and clear you that program with the help of Luce count word start with the letter A. Here I have given a class name with a count word with the A. I have taken a string to user at the runtime using next line function. I am passing a string. Here first I am converting that string into the uppercase, and converting that string I will give a blank space before the given string. That string will be converted into the uppercase. Now I am counting the length of the string. Here I have taken one variable for L2 after returning the length, total number of characters in the given string, and have taken one more variable count from 0 position to count the total number of words start with the letter A. For that I have taken a counter here with the name of count. Now one by one loop will execute. It will check the variable from 0 position onward to the till and at the end of the string. It will check each and every alphabet in the given string. Wherever it will find space from that position, it will add, from that position it will add a 1 to that position. If after the space it will get the character A,